Anyone walking in to that building at this minute in time would be absolutely astonished at the scale of it and the size of it. We don't have a velodrome here in Glasgow, so people have never seen anything like this in their life before. It is very pleasing, I think, to note that the games were awarded to us partly because of our investment in sports facilities over the 10 years prior to us bidding for the games.
The velodrome is going to be a focal point for our sport. Obviously, it's not only is it world class in quality, but it will be the hub and the home of Scottish cycling. So we hope that it will spur a huge growth in our sport. It will motivate more young people, the people who have never ever been on a bike before. We want them to come and actually try this velodrome and hopefully get hooked on our sport.
It's an amazing venue. It's really world-class, community relevant, and really will just leave an enormous legacy for the games. That's starting now. In terms of a training center, in terms of a community center, in terms of a world-class site, it has it all.
I suppose it's just the space as you walk in. It is the first impression that most people have of velodromes. They're not used to the scale of the track and the span of the roof. And Glasgow is no different to that. It's just a magnificent building.
I'm fairly confident to say that this will dramatically change Scottish cycling, the games in 2014. If we look back to what's happened in Manchester, and the creation of that velodrome has made British cycling what it is today, and the success that they've been able to combine, I guess, the athletes competing and being successful on a world stage with mass participation.
The Meadowbank track was really contentious when it was built. There was all sorts of talk about just putting a temporary track up for the Commonwealth Games. The simple fact is that if that had not been built and retained after the Games as a legacy, then Chris would not be where he is today. I think the councillors that actually made that decision back in the 70s can feel justifiably proud. And I hope that the Glasgow councillors who made that decision will have the same feeling in 15, 20 years. It is just such an honour, and you just think of all the beautiful buildings all around the world that are associated with people, and for Chris to have his very own velodrome is just fantastic. I would be surprised if we don't have records broken in the Commonwealth Games and in the other major events that are planned before the Games.